We're waiting on YouTube here, and we are currently live. I have everything hooked up, and this is another Jordan Garber Now news update. And yes, there is a lot to talk about today in the world of professional wrestling. And first, it's basically an offer of prayer here that I want to send out to Shad Gaspard and his family, as he's currently lost in Venice Beach at the ocean. So my thoughts and prayers are with Shad and his family. And the guy's a class act. The guy said, "Save my son first," and that's what happened. And now he's washed out at sea. So it's a really scary scenario, but hopefully he's found. And always have hope and always give prayers, as they are most important throughout this time. Now, Richard Holiday has signed a multi-year deal with Major League Wrestling. I've been a big fan of Richard Holiday, and he said, quote, "Anytime you're making a decision for your future, all aspects in regards to it must be considered," said Holiday. So Major League Wrestling, a great place for Richard Holiday to continue his skills and continue his stardom in the world of professional wrestling. And Edge will answer Randy Orton's challenge this Monday. So that should be exciting to see what revenge that Edge has extracted on for Randy Orton. What is going to go down for all the actions that Randy Orton did to Edge? What is Edge going to do back? We're going to find out this Monday. And I really enjoyed an interview here. And it was an interview that was, it was called On Chasing Glory. It's an interview that was done by a podcaster with Lillian Garcia, who's in WWE as well. And he described how he was battling dyslexia. And from a guy to battle dyslexia and be at the top of the mountain in WWE is huge. And guess who else had dyslexia? Vince McMahon. So it kind of comes to show that learning disabilities or autism disabilities like dyslexia, Asperger's syndrome, and ADHD can be used to an advantage in the right way. I battle with ADHD and the very, very small form of Asperger's syndrome, and look what I've done in professional wrestling. So it's really important to just notice and look at this guy's development, because this guy definitely has a lot more in the future for him. Just give me a sec here. All right. So Luchasaurus has also been added to AEW's Casino Ladder match this Saturday. That should be very exciting. Double or nothing. So that Jack Daniels was a big shot. Mike, thank you very much for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. But yes, Luchasaurus is added to the AEW World Title match in the Casino Ladder match. But in all seriousness, I'm just kind of hoping that everything goes well with Shad. And my thoughts and my prayers are with the individual. And never give up hope, never give up faith. Hopefully he gets back home safely and with his family. Prayers are sent to you, sir. Doug Masters, thanks for tuning in, as well as Craig, our ring announcer. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in to the news update, which I provide to you guys from now on every day, because my goal is to be on as many wrestling shows as possible. So this Friday is going to be a big lineup still. Looking forward to some great interviews. Any wrestlers that want to be on, feel free to let me know, and I'll get you a show. Craig says, "Can you lead us in a prayer?" I'm not going to do that on the show. Everyone can do that in their own time. But it is important that everyone prays for Shad as well. Charlie, thank you very much for tuning in as well. But the bottom line, this Friday, we're going to be live on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. I say it every day. So tune in this Friday and don't miss out on another great episode of Garber Now. Until then, I'll be back with a Jordan Garber Now news update to you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. From Winnipeg, Manitoba to around the world, thanks for tuning in to the Jordan Garber Now news update. And no, I cannot take my shirt off. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Greatly appreciated. And you guys, please stay safe.